Man, y'all know the face, y'all know the name, man. Talk to me nice, or don't talk to me at all. I got my peoples with me. Y'all can introduce yourselves.
Faron, Rush, Gamma Psi, the list goes on.
Nigel Ribeiro, man. Know the name, man.
Uh-oh.
Like my man said, my line press said, the list goes on, man. You know how it go.
I respect that, man. It's nice to have y'all on here. It's very, unexpected. I was kind of chilling today. I like good things. Try, you know what I mean? Shorty kept me up all night. So I thought I was just going to be chilling. But, you know what? What do y'all want to talk about today?
Today's episode, let's talk about...
It's raining, so everybody got on their caps.
You know what I'm saying? But why cap, though? Let's talk about why cap. There's a lot of capping going on right now across the world, globally.
Okay. So before we even get that deep, what is capping to y'all?
So to me, when I say why cap, it's why flex. Like, why put out content or deliver a narrative that you know you're not really living? Like, why present yourself in a manner which you're not really doing? So
Capping is just what it is, man. You putting on a hat. You putting on a costume or something that you not. You feel what I'm saying? When you put on a hat, you want to change your appearance. Mm-hmm. So niggas out here saying anything to be something that they not.
Trying to be cool, like, it's no need. Be yourself, man. Like, that's the way. All 2019.
That's 100. So is selling a dream a form of capping?
No.
Why not?
If the dream can be bought, then you're not capping. Capping is when you go into the extremities of something that you've never been entitled to in your life.
I mean, there's a lot of niggas that would think that they're entitled to some good pussy. They think they're entitled to good things, and they think the only way to get there is by selling a dream or capping that they got shit that they don't in order to achieve the goal. So that's why I asked you, do you really think that selling a dream is not a form of capping?
I would say that, yeah, that would be capping.
I mean,
I'm gonna take a stand on that because this generation, we kind of got out of the generation of spitting game. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So like, back in the day, you hear old heads talking, they was capping to the sweethearts. You know what I'm saying? They saying something smooth, putting something in the shorty ear. That's all capping, but that ain't necessarily selling a dream. Selling a dream would be telling her, a girl, something you could do for her. Maybe, granted, you may not be able to do it right now, but you could do it later. But capping would be talking about yourself about some shit that you ain't even about. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay, that's fair. So we go to Grambling State University, right?
Yes, sir.
These niggas cap all us, bro. I'm sorry, I'm not from around here. I'm not gonna pretend I'm from around here. You know me. I tell you straight up, like it's what it is. Niggas be capping. Niggas don't got a lot of shit. Niggas be having fake chains and fake everything. Like, what is that like to y'all? Like, what are y'all sentiments about niggas that really be flexing the shit that they don't got? Like, I believe in faking it till you make it. Like, I'm not a hater towards that.
Right.
But if you gonna try to like sit here and front like you really not, like you reach out front like this is what you are, but we all know you not. Like that's really.
I think the difference is people take, like you said, like you could have fake chains or fake Louis Supreme, all that good shit, right? But I think it takes a turn for the left when you want to be on Main Street popping out, saying like you the guy, you the nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just overdoing it. Like, if you gonna cap, be low with it. Like, don't try to be all out in the public, capping with everybody and doing things like that. I think that's the difference, for sure.
I feel like when guys be out here capping with the fake chains and the fake this, that, and the third, I mean, I feel like, like you said, fake it till you make it. That's one thing, but it becomes capping when you out here talking about, oh, I got the flooded Protect, my chain iced out, it's freezing in here. I'm rocking the CDG Supreme fanny pack that they never officially dropped. You walking around with some shit that's never officially been dropped by the brand, talking about you fly. Like, it just doesn't make sense. So I don't know why cats doing that. You feel me?
Okay, that's fair. So, all right. I can respect that. So you don't see a reason for why niggas gotta fake it. Like, you don't see a reason. Like especially when it comes to women, because a lot of reasons why a lot of these men do stuff is really for the pussy.
Right. Of course, I feel like everything is for the pussy.
Everything revolves around the
women.
Pussy, bro.
So let's say like your man's doing good or whatever, and but you probably not doing as good as your man. So you feel like you gotta cap a little bit to make up for. You know what I'm saying? The space where you're not really where you need to be, but you're hanging around people who quote unquote on their shit or whatever. So you kind of start capping and selling dreams and doing things that's not really you. I feel like the best thing you can do for women is just tell the truth. Like, tell them your narrative. Like, these bitches like different shit. Like, like Yeah.
I feel like on that topic right there, I definitely feel like, you feel what I'm saying? If you capping to a female to get some pussy, your level of captivity has to be at a 50 out of 100. You can't be out here saying this, that, and the third. You can't be talking about you and your mans back home. We down here at Grambling. You talking about you and your mans back home moving pounds and y'all doing this, that, and the third. And out here, you struggling to pay your man back from a zip he fronted you last week. But you talking about you moving pounds, like the Captain just don't, like shorties don't even be caring. Like half of the time you just shut the fuck up, she probably give you play out here.
That's a fact. That's
like
a fact.
It just don't make sense. Like most of the time I can't really respect it because most guys, when you on the grind and you really doing your thing, you don't got time to cap about it. So that's what people who cap and never realize, like you trying so hard to be like the next man that you feel like is on, but you don't even know what he going through because he ain't saying shit. But you out here capping, just faking, looking dumb. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? And he brought up a great point. When you're doing exactly what you need to do, you really have no time to cap. Like, to me, I found like women really like it when you just on your shit and out the way. Like, you don't gotta be on Front Street all the time. Like, sometimes just play the back seat and just like, yo, you know what I'm saying? It was good. What you trying to do? Like, and that shit work. You know what I'm saying?
See, I like y'all. Y'all really some real wholesome niggas, man. I appreciate y'all for give me this time and give me real transparency. So since we being transparent, y'all both noobs.
Yes, sir.
No cap.
No cap.
How much does that play in the role of y'all acquiring pussy?
I'll take that.
Thank you.
I'll take that because my mans, you know what I'm saying, we both got obligations. You know what I'm saying? I've been going to Grambling, you know what I'm saying? We was here before, we was at Grambling before we became newts. We couldn't become a newt till we got to Grambling. So you definitely see the change in life. You know what I mean? You become a newt, shorty start fucking fresh off the t-shirt. Just because your t-shirt say K. So I can't speak on the rest of the D9, you know what I'm saying?
So these girls really fucking just off the letters? Off the
letters, man. I done seen shorties pull up. All they see is a goddamn cane on one of my Neo's left side. They ain't even seen his face. He got a hoodie on. She talking about, I want him right there.
Nah, like, for real, I think
women, that's no cap.
Yeah, I feel like women want, so if you got letters or whatever, especially in Grambling, in this small city, women want to feel important, like, hey, I'm fucking with one of the Gamma Side noobs, or I'm fucking with Gamma Crew. Like, they just want to feel
that's where the cap comes from.
That's where the cap comes from, for real.
You talking about females out here, you talking about guys out here capping for the females. It's shorties out here capping just for clout. Like, niggas out here capping to get the pussy, but it's shorties out here that's saying that they doing one thing just so they can seem relevant amongst their set of friends. Like, that makes no sense to me. You out here capping saying you all with the G-side noobs, which would definitely put you on a higher pedestal than your peers.
Right.
Wait, we don't even know you.
Right.
We don't even know bull.
It's really that real out here? Like, these women really out here looking stupid for a nigga for some just because of letters?
Honest to God, I tell you a situation, man. Listen, bro. So shorty out here, she like, oh yeah, Nigel this, that, and the third. He you know what I'm saying? He wanna fuck with me. I'm finna be on it with him like that. I'm like, damn, shorty, I just seen you on the yard. I'm just saying what's up, being a regular noob. You know what I mean? We just gentlemen. You out here capping, talking about you exclusive. We don't even know your name.
Is that real? So these women really out here just for clout? Like, they really clout chasers?
That's all it's about, bro. I swear to God, bro. It's all about the Instagram likes, the Twitter followers. That's all they care about, bro. Bitches, half of the time, these hoes will take a picture of somebody not even knowing who they is, just so they could post it and just get some followers.
You brought up a great point. I feel like a lot of women not doing what they supposed to do when they come to Grambling or whatever. So they turn to, oh, I get a lot of likes on Instagram.
I'm popping.
I'm popping. Like, you'll really think like somebody out here doing big things off IG, but these bitches like really struggling to keep the lights on at their house, like all type of weird shit.
And it's not even about the struggle. Like, you can be struggling because
definitely struggling.
We all college students. You know what I'm saying? I pledge Gamma Psi, so I know how I feel to be broke. We pimp or die. You know what I'm saying? But it's one thing to be. Shut up over there. It's one thing, you know what I'm saying, to be broke and saying something. But what happens is when the capping comes, you still fronting like you got it. Like, don't be capping. Like, if you don't got it and you seriously don't got it, nobody's gonna say, "Oh, he's bogus for not having it." Like, none of us got it for real like that.
Wait, so y'all don't think, like, you know that whole concept of like, die with y'all lie. I know a lot of dudes out here, you know what I mean? We know how this shit go, bro. You gotta die with your lie. If she saw you with it, that means you was really there. Like if she see you with shorty, it didn't happen. Like her eyes don't work, she didn't sleep last night, she not where she need to be mentally, she didn't pray. Like die with the lie. You don't think that dude should die with the cap? Like if he gonna cap? You wouldn't respect him a little bit more as a man if he already capped, but he died with the cap.
Nah, I definitely respect like the real, genuine truth.
It's touchy, man.
Before the cap.
Touchy.
It's not touchy. I feel like shit. You feel better about yourself when you tell the truth, for real, no cap. When you lie and shit, I don't know. To me, like every time I lie, I feel a little like, damn, that's not even like a real nigga. Like that's not even the type of person I am.
The problem with lying is you got to keep lying.
Facts.
The problem with lying is you got to keep lying and you got to remember what the fuck you lied about.
Is that the only problem with lying? Nah, this is real nigga. Yo, this is as real.
This nigga describing himself right now.
Damn, wow, he trying to do you like that, bro. That's crazy.
I done lied before. That's what I'm saying. That's the hardest. That's why you feel what I'm saying.
That's crazy.
Like when you lying, see like it's a different. See like it's different scenarios though. We talking about capping, bro. We talk about capping and we talking about lying. That's two different things. You could be lying and capping, but you could be lying not capping. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So let's break that down because I hear you. I resonate with you. You Hugh Hefner of Gremlin. I get it. I see why. But like, what's the difference between lying and capping? Like, what's the distinction?
All right, so capping, I look at capping as you pull up on the shorty, you like, oh, yo, ma, who is this? We got cats out here saying they play for the ball team. We got cats out here saying they was online to BG side. That shit never happened. That's capping. But if your shorty catch you with a, yo, somebody said you've been doing is this true? First thing a man gonna say is, nah, just off the rip. Then you like, oh shit, I just lied. Damn, was it even that bad? I could have just said the truth. I'm the type of nigga, me and my shorty, she know when I'm lying anyway. That's the problem. So I just have to come right back like, yeah, you know what, I'm lying. That's what it was. I don't really see that much as capping. You know what I'm saying? Because
you didn't have to, like, you didn't sell nothing in order to get to that position. Facts. It was like, I got you off of that. I was in a bad situation. I want to get out of it. You're not trying to really gain anything from the situation. You're just trying to get out of it temporarily.
Facts. Capping is, I feel like capping is something you do is when you just trying to get over. Like, you just out here stunting for no reason.
So it's a game thing.
It's like an unnecessary flex.
To gain something. To
gain, whether that be like a feeling of being accepted by your peers.
Or superior.
That's why a lot of people cap. Or being superior, being like, I'm at a higher pedestal. Like, shorty, you gonna fuck with him? Even though I just told you I got the BMW outside and I'm the real nigga.
The worst type of cap, listen, the worst type of cap is when a nigga is lying on another man to get the draws. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Yo, talk about it. Yo,
I got the craziest story, man. And first off, before we get on the topic, man, RIP to the dude I'm talking about, man. He died in a car accident, bro.
Oh, all right. Rest in peace. My
so my freshman year, I'm in the G. You know what I'm saying? I'm in here, you know, wilding out. I'm wilding. Got a couple shorties. I'm running. You know what I'm saying? Doing my thing. So every time I get a new shorty, they telling me how some other cat was telling her everything that I done did. You feel what I'm saying? Like, every time he come around, oh, you fucking with Nigel still, but he was just with so-and-so. Then the next shorty saying the same thing.
Oh, he pillow talking with it.
He pillow talking, but I'm still killing draws. I'm like, yeah, all right, but you still gonna give it up, boom. He's still not getting the butt. You feel what I'm saying? You just giving her info, she's still gonna give me the butt. You feel me?
That's tragic.
Well, you're incriminating yourself, first of all, sir. So I'm gonna switch the narrative.
Yeah, we're good.
What happened in the past stays in the past.
That's 4 years
ago. If she still cares about the past, then she shouldn't be your future.
You're incriminating yourself. Yeah, so,
I'm here with you, bro. I got you, bro.
Rest in peace, my mans. I don't really know him like that, but back to the cap. Yeah, back to the cap. Like I said, people cap to gain popularity, to gain acceptance and things like that. And I feel like why you shun cap is because, one, you feel better about yourself as stated when you just being yourself, you being real. You know, two.
How do niggas feel when they wake up like knowing they just said
anything to fuck a bitch
just
or like just
back
did
your
anything
thread with the shorties? You like, damn, I said
like just capping. This is my exception for capping. Like if you gon' cap, this the number one exception. You know what I'm saying? Put this on a shirt. Cap to get the check. So what I mean is, if I'm going in an interview and I don't know what the fuck going on, I'm gonna research that company and I'm gonna make that shit sound like, yo, I'm the best nigga on live for this position, nigga.
Though, you know
nah, that's capping. That's capping too. But it's capping for that check. That's the difference. Capping for a check, coming on a shirt real soon. You know what I'm saying? Buy that shit.
Man, Kappin. What's the hashtag?
Capping for a check.
Capping for a check.
Cap for a check.
Cap for a check. I like
with
that.
With a K though.
With a K?
Yeah.
That's hard.
No K. Because Kaepernick, he doing this thing. I don't want to confuse.
Can't give no credit for that though. I was gonna say if you blur that line, that's a bag, bro. KAEP for a check. That's hard, bro. Yeah. That's hard.
That's my shit. Copyrighted.
Yo, can I get a percentage because of my podcast?
Yeah, that's
Come
hard.
on, bro. We all gotta eat at the table. That's how we all sitting here, Brave. Come on.
Everybody eat, B.
That's hard. Cap for a check.
Damn,
that's hard. That's hard, bro. Yo, y'all gotta get that for y'all chapter, bro.
Cap for a
y'all
check.
gotta get that for y'all chapter, bro. If y'all don't do that for y'all chapter, y'all don't care about your organization. I say that in a room full of noobs right now. You feel me? Stop playing, man.
Cap for a check.
Talk is cheap.
That's wavy. That's wavy. I'm gonna act on that. Put that in my document.
Come on, I'm telling you, do that on behalf of the chapter. And what y'all need to do is I'm giving y'all free game. Y'all talking over me. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm trying to give y'all free game for y'all chapter, man. This is free game. This is what y'all need to do. Y'all need creative initiative that has to do with Collin Kaepernick to create that relationship between y'all and like Ramlin State, Gamma Psi, because you know this is y'all campus, like your president, Gamma Psi. Your guy who runs all the money, Gamma Psi.
What is it? Chief financial officer.
You feel me? Like, bro, what? Like, I've never heard of some shit like that, bro. Y'all could do whatever the fuck y'all want. You legit get away with it, bro.
Director of
that
financial
shit is fucked up.
Yeah.
If I'm an alpha or some shit, I would not want to work at this bitch ass institution if that's that. Like, yo, president and the nigga that runs your paycheck, you gotta be so nice to them. Y'all Father's Day come around, y'all gotta have whole cupcakes and little mini ceremonies. The whole department says thank you. Like, that shit trash.
Facts. That's what noobs do though, man. Noobs run the road, shit, you know.
That's just tough, bro. I fuck with it. But like I was
saying, if he would have pledged, he would have been a noob too.
Who? Barack, really? He would be a noob?
That's documented, yeah.
That's crazy. Y'all just living the best life out here, huh? I mean, beautiful women.
We trying.
Achievement.
We trying.
I feel that.
Shout out the ball team.
Shout
out the ball team, man. You know.
What's that looking like?
Swag champs this year, man.
What's that looking like, man?
Shout out the ball team,
man. If I heard y'all got 3 dudes from Milwaukee giving everybody hell.
Yeah,
giving niggas hell.
We got niggas from Milwaukee, Cincinnati,
hell,
Washington,
like hell,
Texas,
bro.
Carolina.
Alright, so you know
Idaho,
what?
Atlanta.
Y'all, we
VA niggas know we from VA, so we ain't even gotta say that.
Alright. No cap. No cap, Nigel.
Yo.
You my nigga, right? We good? We good now?
We good.
Alright, no cap. What's your starting 5 looking like?
Well,
no cap. Cap.
Yeah,
don't break nothing. Cap.
If we not capping.
Yeah.
If we not capping.
Yeah.
My starting 5. My starting 5
Nigel
gotta be. We're gonna go Ivy Smith.
Ivy in the building.
We're gonna go Ivy Smith at the 1. We're gonna go Ivy Smith at the 1. Nigel Bell at the 2. Look, Nigel Bell at the 2. Keep that on the low.
That could be
AJ Gasson at the 3. Look, we probably go Devontae Jackson at the 4.
Oh, yours gonna be your 5 at Graham.
And Trayvon Bunch at the 5. Are you one of my 5 in the NBA?
No. We talking about at the.
We talking about the G. We talking about the G.
G right here. That's the only thing that's relevant right now. We don't know nothing about nothing else right now. Okay.
Only nigga in the league that matters is Kyrie.
Okay.
Forget that.
Okay. All right. So what about this? What if someone wants to say that's kind of a short front court? That's a real small front court.
Right. So let me give you
I don't know if they can compete against those teams.
We got Ivy Smith at the 1.
Okay.
We got AJ Gasson at the 2.
Okay.
We got at the 3. We go Dallas.
Okay.
At the 4 we go Devontae Jackson 6'9". Oh, Dallas 6'8". He from Milwaukee. If y'all don't know him, he's 6'8", 6'7". He's a hitter. Y'all already know Ivy and AJ. And then we got Trayvon Bunch at the 5. He's 7'2". So shit, you got 9 coming off the bench.
Wait. Time out, Graham. Wait. Hold on. Y'all don't got nobody from New York on the team no more, do y'all?
No.
Right now?
Nah.
Shout out Orv Gotti, man. He listening to that shit, man.
He from New York?
Crazy. Yeah, he from New York.
Shout out to New York,
nice.
man.
Irv Gotti playing in Madrid, Spain right now.
Yeah, he in Spain right now getting a check.
Shout out, like New York, y'all know how we coming, bro. I try to tell niggas, man. I didn't know. I'll be real with you. I didn't know niggas really ball like that outside of New York. On my mom, who's my queen, who I love from here to heaven and earth, bro. Yo, I did not know niggas outside New York really ball like that. Like, y'all really some dogs. Like, y'all not even supposed to be nice. Like, I'm not even gonna hold y'all. Y'all not even supposed to be nice out here. Y'all don't got like no backboards on y'all backboards.
Oh,
like
you know where VA? You know who from VA, right?
I mean, VA really come with ballers though.
Chicago got
like
ballers.
Chicago, we know. New York is imperative.
Who your favorite player ever?
My favorite player ever. Off of sheer respect, Kobe Bryant. Off of sheer respect.
Second favorite player.
Second favorite player all time.
Who the best point guard ever to you?
Best point guard ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah. In your era, though.
In my era. Low key, I can't even say Tony Parker. I can't even say that, bro, because, nah, he's not. Steve Cap. Nash. No, that's not Kappin. I'm going to tell you why, bro. He had a team that he really built around. He's a phenomenal.
I think his general manager built it.
Bro, but his legacy.
I'm gonna say one name and you tell me if he's not the coldest.
I'm gonna go there. His legacy was built with other legends. It's like
talking about TP?
I'm talking about Tony Parker.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't say that, because I look at it like this, right? It's like to me and like Tom Brady and the Patriots. Are you really great, or are you great because you were placed in a situation that you molded into what could work for you always?
What side are you saying Tom Brady's on?
I think Tom Brady's on that Tony Parker side.
I feel like Tom Brady makes everybody he plays with a superstar.
I just think the Belichick offense and just the scheme is made for anybody with a certain body type and a certain acumen to win. I don't know that. Could you put Tom Brady in whatchamacallit, Cam Newton situation and he do what he did?
Yeah.
No.
Did you know the Patriots were nothing before Tom Brady though? He was a star.
Didn't he come off the bench? He was a bench quarterback. They had a really great starter. And he was solid. He got injured. He came and he dominated. Was that really a bad situation for him?
I mean, they weren't good. The Patriots just weren't good.
They weren't phenomenal. They were building.
We back on the ball.
Okay, let's get back to basketball.
Allen Iverson.
You said the greatest?
I just said the best point guard.
He was not the best point guard.
Who was better than him?
I would say even Jason Kidd is better than him.
No.
And I'll tell you, wait, and I'll tell you why. If you're talking about making his team better, you talking about actual like accomplishments, assists, rebounds. Like he was an efficient ass guard.
What's the goal in the NBA?
To win, and to make money and look good while doing it.
So, taking your team to the championship would be
how many times?
Listen, answer my question. Taking your team to the championship would be probably one of the only goals that a few people get to do, right?
Yes.
Jason Kidd never took his team to the finals. He never smelt the last 7 games of the season.
Is that really true? I gotta fact check that. I don't know if that's really a fact, bro. Cause all right, the Nets. Wait. Let's ask that. Let's go through that. He got a championship though. He does he have a champion on Dallas?
Jason Kidd never won.
No. Yeah, it was after that year.
Nah, he never got a champion.
On Dallas?
The point guard for the Mavericks when Dirk won was J.J. Barea and
it wasn't Kidd? It wasn't Darren,
it wasn't Jason Kidd for a fact.
Devin Harris. Okay. All right. I'll even say this though. I'll say Steve Nash is better. I'll say Steve Nash was a better point guard than AI. And maybe you could say John Stockton too.
But let me tell you something about naming these white point guards, man.
Ooh, I like this guy.
You put a white point guard game in a black boy, he's not the same person in the media eyes.
Oh, that's a fact.
So don't tell me nothing about no Steve Nash, John Stockton, and it's much respect to them. You feel me? It's much respect.
That's a real point.
But a white boy do it behind the pass, they get the LeBron effect. You know what I'm saying? Us black boys, we been doing that. We been going in between the legs. They stiff ass with no goddamn type of coordination. They do it. They get extra credit, and that's the way the world goes. Period.
That's no cap.
You feel me? That's just how shit go, bro. That shit is what it is.
No cap.
All right. Shit. Okay. If we go by those rules, Steph Curry. I think Steph Curry, and it might be a little premature. He will go down, if not no cap, top 3 best point guards ever.
For sure.
Because what he's doing is so, and we're gonna talk about that. But I'm gonna just make this statement and then we go on to this next statement. What he's doing is unlike nothing we've ever seen effectively done at his size, position in the league forever. Like the efficiency, like the winning ability.
Nah, Steph definitely changing the game.
But I will say this though, and one of my niggas said it. Shout out to my man Mookie, man. That Slang, man. Great interview, bro. We gonna win. Steph Curry would only win and be able to do this because of the era of basketball and style of basketball we're playing. I.e., saying this new chairman is not Dan Silver, the new guy with the glasses, the weird nigga. Adam Silver, basketball. Everything is a foul, bro. Everything too touchy, bro. So if you a little nigga who could shoot that, if you even go around the screen too wrong, you getting a foul, bro. It's gonna be like a child playing with you, cause you getting all the open looks that you can get. Cause a nigga not really gonna play like back in the day. Reggie Miller had to really fight through screens just to even get a shot.
But the thing about Stephen Curry is the reason he able to change the game. Cap. Listen to me though. He got handle though.
Facts.
Like nobody in the league has ever had handle with the type of shot that he has. Nobody. Reggie Miller was damn near probably the best shooter the NBA ever seen. Steph Curry shoot just as good as them, but the reason he's changing the game so much is because he creates his own shot. He don't need a screen. You can't get your hands on him. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I feel like you can't say that he went last in any type of era, because he not getting touched. When you can bring it down yourself and dance with the ball for 5 seconds and you pulling it from damn near half. I mean, who can stop? You can't touch him. I mean, what you gonna say? Pick up full in the NBA? This the NBA. Ain't nobody picking up full. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I think Steph could definitely play anywhere. Except for when it was goddamn twos. I mean, shit. At that point, we just gotta hope that he make more deep twos than Wilt Chamberlain make hook shots. But I mean, shit.
That's fair. Do you think Michael Jordan is the best player to ever play the game? Yes or no?
Yes.
No.
And let me say why.
I'm looking at all these niggas in this room,
We
bro.
just had this argument. Let me tell you my philosophy on that. You can only judge a man by the competition and how he performs against his competition. So when I look at every player that's been in the league, everybody talk about who is the best. Michael Jordan has never lost to his competition. We can always say what Bron would do back when Jordan played or what Jordan would do now, but Jordan dominated his competition. He's never been beat. It's nobody who can say, I beat Michael Jordan. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not saying Bron is great. He's number 2. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm gonna say this, and this coming from a Chicago nigga that's not a Bron's fan, because Bron got the Bulls out there every year, so fuck that nigga. But to be realistic, I think Bron gonna go down as the best NBA player ever.
We talking about right now.
This is not a even right now. If we want to be real, like let's talk about it. So how old is Bron?
I think like what, 32, 33?
Bron is 33 right now, right? How many rings he got?
5.
Three. He got 3 rings. Like, look,
yes.
So
but that nigga went there a lot.
This nigga is still playing in the NBA like he's 23. He's still playing like he's 23. He's not old. Like he's still in his bag.
I wasn't discrediting LeBron.
And I'm not a LeBron fan. I gotta say that again.
I'm a LeBron fan, and
I'm gonna get a Lakers jersey too.
But I'm still gonna have to rock. I'm still gonna have to rock with Bron, because Bron dominated his competition. Like his era, anybody you talk to from that era, like. When Jordan was in the league, cats wasn't saying, oh man, is Dominique better than Jordan? Like niggas saying, is KD better than Bron? Nobody was saying that when Jordan was in the league.
But the competition level was never this high. I will say that.
I feel like it's a lot of
he's not responsible. He can't be responsible for when he came out the womb.
Bro, it's like you gotta be like, I think.
Because KD he a robot. Like his ass, I think he like a clone.
Nah, that nigga's something different, bro.
Like,
but Jordan can't control when he came out the womb.
I hear that, but you gotta think about it, right? All right, Jordan era. How many real greats were there? Like skill-wise. Like, no, I'm gonna take a step back. I don't even want to make that statement. I'm gonna say this. Jordan's era, bro. How many players were actually built like him with his skill set? Nobody. Like anybody who played against him for like defensively were small. The only times he really had problems was when Gary Payton really played him.
There's nobody in the league 6'8", 260 with the 40-inch vertical.
Let me finish. Now let's talk about this league that we're in now. How many people can you say could play like in the conversation like nice LeBron niggas with some skill set? KD can play like LeBron. Kawhi Leonard could give you LeBron. Danny Granger could have gave you LeBron.
I don't know.
Carmelo was dumb nice.
Fuck with Carmelo. You should have came to Chicago.
Like the league. Wait.
Danny Granger was not trash. Paul George.
Y'all are serious.
Y'all capping right now.
Y'all sitting in here saying that when Jordan played, there was nobody that could get with him. When he was going to games, like first off, y'all discrediting the whole NBA for the 90s. Like that's some of the, like we wouldn't even have the guys that we have now if it wasn't for the 90s. That's what they modeling their game after.
No cap.
You can't say that just because we got some guys that's nice now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Think about if you was living in the 90s. You weren't trying to hear somebody from the 80s tell you, nobody from the 80s say, yeah, it's better in the 90s just because we ain't had nobody that good. Everybody gonna think they time got good players. We think our guys great, but back then they guys was great too. It's just Jordan was really that good. I feel like a lot of times guys that's our age are in disbelief in Jordan because they never seen him. You know what I'm saying? You can't, when somebody's really that good, like people who's really seen Jordan play, they say it's unbelievable. That's why us who's never seen him can't believe it that he was that good. But the guy never lost.
That's a fact.
You feel what I'm saying?
Nah, bro.
Jordan OD, bro.
Like, this is my problem. I guess I'm going to tell you what I think. What I saw Jordan do, like, from, like, YouTube and stuff. Shout out to YouTube. We trying to get that money, man. We go tap in.
Thanks,
when I seen, like, Jordan on YouTube, bro, and I'm looking at the kind of people, like, he played against, like, the teams don't even sound like they were really that scary, bro. Like, Charles Barkley was the best Phoenix Sun player around at that time. Like, you know what I mean? Detroit, yeah, but okay, who else? Like the whole, okay, cool, but like there was like big men in like I'm talking about guard wise. I think I'm thinking just more guard wise.
But listen to it like this. You're saying that, but LeBron every year walks through the Eastern Conference.
That is a fact.
He walks through. We're talking about competition. He walks through the East. Like,
walks, bro.
Come on, bro. He literally, it's what, 4 rounds before the final. He plays 16 games down there. That means he's sweeping everybody.
Yeah, that's a fact. But I think that's more of an issue with the league, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. I was saying that they need to put.
Can we keep making excuses for Bron? Are we gonna keep making excuses for him?
You're right.
You just said that Stephen Curry couldn't play back when Jordan played because it was more gritty out there. Come on,
defense, yeah. Because
So Jordan was looking at elite against better defense.
Great point. Okay.
And the league is definitely different now. The league now is full of nothing but ball screens and switches. The whole entire NBA Finals for 4 games was switches. People coming down, they trying to get the switch. Back in the day, pick and roll wasn't even the game.
They were fighting over everything.
Everything. It was throw it to the post, play off of the post player. And Jordan was killing. And team defense was way better, way more help, way more guys sitting in the lane because wasn't nobody really shooting at Tracy like that. Come on, bro. Jordan was still jumping through niggas. And jumping over niggas and through niggas. Like,
that's a fact.
He's smaller than Bron. He's 6'6". With a 40.
Now, these are great points. Like I said, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not just going to say you're right.
I mean, it's an argument.
It's because you're just, now at this point, you're just comparing errors and rules. Like, is LeBron really not a good player because he knows how to play by his rules well? You know what I mean? Is Steph really not a great player or a greater player because he knows how to utilize his height and his ability and his skill set for the rules that present himself? So I'm not discrediting it. It's just for me, from what I'm seeing in my life, I'm looking at the numbers. You guys got to think about Michael Jordan did start to leave right before like players like Grant Hill was starting to make their way, and people who are actually built like him, who actually can play like him, who have kind of similar skill sets, body types. He did kind of leave at that point. Yeah, but they could play. It wasn't like, it's like, okay, before that you weren't getting tested by people who are like you. It's like you playing on the court against someone who knows exactly how you play, like just like you playing you.
A quote that my dad used to always. A quote that my dad used to go by was, "The only man that can truly challenge a dad is his son." and that's because your son is you. So Jordan is literally all of these cats' dads. He created these players that came up. That's why they'll never be as good as Jordan, because they trying to. That's why Kobe will never be as good as Jordan. Kobe is the next closest thing to Jordan.
Facts.
But he can never be Jordan because because that's who you trying to be. You feel what I'm saying?
That's a fact. No cap. No cap. I ain't capping.
Now, Bron just 6'8", 260 with a 40.
And can shoot.
And can shoot that thing.
Shoot.
And he's just amazing.
With better technology and better sneakers and better moves.
Sneakers.
Like the
Jordans are way better
like
than
I'm talking about like
LeBron's.
quality of sneakers. Like that man, like do you know anybody who really plays a full game of basketball in cement threes? That is probably the most uncomfortable Jordans to wear. To play ball and really drop 30 points, bro. I don't care how nice you are, bro.
You talking to a guy who wears threes.
You wear cement threes and go for 40?
I mean, I ain't saying I'm going for 40, but I might go for 30. You know
what I'm saying? I don't know nobody who really gonna play a full game in ones, bro. Bro, it's like playing in Converses. You go a game dropping 40 in ones, bro.
Nah, I definitely won't feel
Hell no, bro. I'm not. Yo, bro, I wear ones every day. I can't give nobody nothing, bro. I can't even run if someone running down on me 2 days in ones, bro. I just gotta take my L and take my licks and just hope for the best, bro. Swear to God, no cap.
Gun club, but no cap. Let's get back to the no cap, man.
No cap.
Yeah. Shit. Yeah, we really hit a lot of shit. What other?
I mean, bro.
What other capping activities do we need to put out there?
All right. You know what? Anybody else want to step in for Nigel real quick, bro? Because I got this topic. I know y'all gonna want to fuck with it.
Let's talk about it.
Y'all gonna want to fuck with it. Yo, Ivy, you want to step in, bro? Yo, pull up, bro. You be mad silent all the time, bro. Nigga, I know you talk, bro. Like, nigga don't want to say nothing to nobody.
I be chilling, bro. I be chilling.
Yo, I said, Nigel, I'm bugged out. Ivy here, bro. What's good, bro? How you doing today, my G?
What's good, bro?
How's life, bro?
It's going good.
You not in Washington no more.
Nah, I'm in Louisiana with it, man.
How you liking it, bro?
I mean, it's a different world.
How these women treating you, bro?
That's something to speak on another day, bro.
We gonna have that conversation off the air, but
yeah, we should.
You know what I mean? Because I'm from New York, so it's cold. So that cold connection really different. You already know
that weather though.
These shit, a 4 make you feel like you a 10, and next thing you know, I might have to be your wife for real because you're not even used to that kindness. I already know how that shit go, bro. But I got a question. I think it's a really dope question.
What's up with it?
All right, bro.
Probably not.
My niggas is trying to shake the space to go to the function. Niggas rushing to go to the function. Niggas got a call.
I got you though. I'm gonna speak up.
Yeah, we gonna be quick with it. Who's the fool, right? The woman who knows her nigga ain't treating her right and knew her nigga was an ancient nigga before she met him, but still hope for different results, or the ancient nigga that's not treating her right? Who's the bigger fool? And she's a good woman at that.
Look, I'm gonna keep it up. I mean, shit.
She a queen, bro. Like she really a queen.
It's really like in this world, society right now, it's always gonna be the nigga though, because the girl is down for you regardless whatever you go through. You bullshit, you cheat on her, but yet she still try to find a way to fix it. At the end of the day, a nigga still trying to move on, but yet she's still trying to do shit for you. She not worried about none of that. She want to be with you at the end of the day. So I mean. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Niggas don't fuck with my aunt, but that's what it is though. Niggas gotta be honest with that, because that's what it is.
So like it's kind of like if you got a real good thing going.
If you got a real one and she's down for you, even though you still on that bullshit, bro, you the fool at the end of the day.
Because you losing out on good things.
At the end of the day, you could always go on and fuck on some other females that may be bad, but at the end of the day, you still got one that's solid for you, holding down.
Make you laugh.
Do
good people that. Like even. You want to cuddle with her and you don't even get annoyed by cuddling with her after y'all have sex and shit.
At the end of the day, she gonna be there for you.
I get that, bro. Cause I ain't gonna hold you, my nigga. I've been through some things. I know you've been through some things too, bro. You the golden child of the basketball team now, bro. Grambling, bro. Nigga, you under height, underweight, under everything, bro. Next thing you know, giving niggas 30 pieces, and we like, how is this even happening? Like this nigga don't even look like he bald. Like Ivy, yo, bro, you really doing your thing out here,
appreciate that, man.
How you stay humble? No cap. How do you stay humble? You got these hoes around you, bro. You not from here. You light skinned, bro. You got green eyes and shit. How do you stay? And now you a noob, bro. How do you stay humble? No cap.
mean, it really comes from my parents, how I was raised. I was with my pops the majority of my life. My mom wasn't with me until I was 6 years old. So my pops really raised me.
Wait, your mom wasn't around for 6 years of your upcoming?
Really, it was 10.
Bro, wait, how? I don't want to get in your business.
Parents split up. She moved to Houston and stuff. So I really didn't get to see my mom like that.
How was that being raised by another man, as your mom and low key your dad?
I mean, my pops, I done seen him do a whole lot of different things. We struggled in life, but at the end of the day, he still managed to get me right. He struggled, but he still, regardless of whatever he was going through, he still managed to get me right at the end of the day. So he raised me to be the man that I am today. And I thank him for that. I thank him for that, for real. And that's why I'm so humble. I done been around so many different types of people. I done been around rich white people, broke white people, rich black people, broke black people. I done been around it all. At the end of the day, I know right from wrong. And that just humbles me.
That's dope. That's really dope, man. When I get to editing, I'm gonna edit in like a round of applause shit right around here. I don't got that type of quality yet. We gonna get there. So you know what? Let's talk about this because this is really interesting, bro. We never ever talk about the black man, the points of a black man in a home. Like if you ever think about the conversation about a black man as a father, bro, you always hear what he's not doing,
right?
Or why people are because of the absence of the black father. We never hear what he is doing and what are some of the good qualities a black man as a father should have. So let's talk about that. First things first, what does the black father, in your opinion, bring to the table when it comes to the essence of a black man's development?
I think that's major. I think that's the overall major contribution to any young black boy, to have a black father figure around in a household, constantly giving knowledge, just loading him up with the necessary tools to deposit in his mind, into his brain, into his function. So I think, the black father is the main source that young black men need to learn and develop throughout this world.
I mean, from my experience, my pops, he grew up in Racine, Wisconsin. He came through the trenches, through the mud, and he knows what it is to be in a real struggle. So I mean, the things he's told me, I know he's been in a struggle, and he doesn't want me to be in any part of that. I mean, I've seen the worst of the worst, the best of the best, and yet he always puts in my head, you need to stay focused, be in school, and do what you got to do to be successful in life. And those words just stuck to me. I know what it is. I know what not to do, what to do, and that's the reason why I'm here at Grambling State. Full ride scholarship, basketball and on books.
Wow, that's what's up. No, that's
on books.
That's what's up, bro. That's crazy.
He done been through the trench, and he knows he could have been in the same situation I was in, but he had to take care of his kids. He took care of me and raised me, and now I'm in a position that he was in, and I'm exceeding that. So yeah.
Okay. That's really what's up. So what are some things that your dad really imparted on you? I know you spoke about, being humble, staying focused, but what's some real things, and you also touched on knowing right from wrong, but what's if you could say the one thing that your dad really imparted in you that gives you that kill switch in your mind that it's time to go, like that game, that takeover, that late game situation takeover, that LeBron, that Kobe Mamba.
Really, is actions speak louder than words. You don't gotta say much. If you see somebody talking all that mess, you prove what you got. And what I do that on the court and in the classroom. I show it everywhere I go. You can talk all that talking you want, but at the end of the day, I'm doing what I had to do to be successful in life.
I like that. Action speaks louder than words, and it's not complicated.
It's not. It ain't. And that's why I'm here today.
Actions speak louder than words.
I don't say much. I just do what I gotta do.
What was probably the hardest thing you ever had to overcome in your life? Besides your mom, emotional situation, what was the hardest thing you think you've had to overcome in your life?
The hardest thing I had to overcome? It was probably high school. I mean, trying to get a scholarship to go to a D1 college or any college. I was only 5. I was 5'2".
You was 5'2" in high school trying to go D1?
I was 5'2".
Get the fuck out of here.
Sophomore year, I was 5'2" in high school. I mean, I had doubters. Junior year, I grew 2 inches, 5'5", or 3 inches, 5'5". Senior year, I was 5'7". I mean, and I was a small dude on the court, but at the end of the day, I had the heart. And I proved what I had to do. I had to show my grades to my coaches, my parents, had to get right. Because at the end of the day, I wanted to be the first one to go to college. And that was my goal. My dad wanted to go to, I didn't even know he wanted to go to Grambling. And when they offered me a scholarship, and I told him that, it brought him to tears. And I was like, man, it's just a blessing. It's just a blessing, like, for real.
That's crazy, bro.
So, I mean, I'm just blessed to be here right now. And I thank my parents so much. Mom and dad, even though my mom wasn't there, part of my life. So, yeah.
How do you get over that? Like, your mom not being there?
I mean, it was tough. It was tough. But at the end of the day, I still call my mom every day. Because that's just what it is. I call my mom, see what she's doing. And that just lets me know she's still there at the end of the day. Even though she's not right next to me, I still got a phone call. I get to hear her voice. She want to see how I'm doing, and that just makes my day.
100.
And just to know that my mom is there still in my life, that's all that matters.
Yeah,
it's a blessing.
Okay, because a lot of people don't even got moms
exactly.
at all, man.
Exactly.
My mom is my queen from here to heaven, bro. I tell people today, there's certain things we don't play around, bro. Don't even play. Yeah, bro. Like, I'm really not that guy, bro. I'll set this whole, bro. I'll break every fucking cane in here to New York, bro. I don't give a fuck, man. No color red near me, but like I get it. So for you, I can only imagine what it's like.
Yeah.
Do you think it's the same for like a woman who doesn't have a father in the home? Like, imagine like you know, we see a lot of young women out here don't got no father figures.
She just got a mom.
And she just had her mom hold her down for most of her life, and now she has to be forced to kind of not like trust men.
Yeah, I think that plays a huge role for women who's having issues dealing with men currently in their age. So it kind of shows with the trust issue that they have with men, not really knowing how to interact with men effectively, or just not, just overall being able to build with a man, because they never had that first relationship with a man as they should with their father. So I think that plays a big role.
100. Shit, no cap. All right, is there anything else we gotta talk about, my bro? Nigel back, he fly, bro. Like, no cap. We look like we gotta get the fuck out. That's what I look like.
No cap. No, we good.
Oh man, you can take my microphone. Y'all can have a little conversation y'all want with each other. No cap questions with each other.
Let me tell y'all about the history of Ivy Smith, man. My boy Ivy Smith, man.
I got you.
It was my freshman year. Man, let me give you the background. I'm fresh off a freshman of the year award. We got me coming in as a freshman, killing the scene. Ivy come on his visit. I'm like, yeah, what's up, bro? Like, you know what I mean? Ivy probably had one of the top 5 littest visits in Grambling history, and that's no cap. I can't get into the details of what happened, but we had one of the littest visits. His visit probably was one of the littest ever. So Ivy come in, man. It's my sophomore year, it's freshman year, man. Ivy don't get no tick. He playing behind me. He playing behind another guard. He not getting no tick. But Ivy the type of cat, he won't never on no hating. He won't never on no like bad attitude. You feel me? Like, you know how some niggas they ain't playing, and y'all know how good Ivy is. So like he in the bench like shit. No, I should be getting in, but you would never know. You would never know from talking to Ivy. Like if a team winning, he just as happy as the starters playing 40. You feel what I'm saying? So he stayed down. Then last year, you see what he do. Like, so that's why I always tell anybody who asks me about Ivy Smith, I'm like, yo, he one of the realest niggas, one of the most genuine niggas you could come across. Because the nigga went from literally playing 0, knowing he nice, to still like stayed up for everybody. Like, you feel what I'm saying? He's still the same person he was when he was sitting the bench. You feel what I'm saying? That's why he my boy. But shit, his visit though, that's some undocumented wild shit right there. Niggas don't know about that, man. But yeah, that's a fact though, bro. Shit, Faron Rush, line press, you already know this my man's right here, man. Nigga, New Pay Fiasco, that's some different shit right there.
Yes sir.
But yeah, shit, that's all I got on my guys, man. Shit, I can't tell y'all the stories about New Pay, man. That shit off the scene.
Off the record. One day I'm gonna have to get that exclusive interview, bro. Like y'all gonna have to get that to me though. One day.
A lot of Hennessy and do say it, man. Tell me the truth, man.
man, trust me, in due time, your boy might be a Henny and do say, man, sponsor, bro. They gonna really show me love, bro. Brand ambassador shit, man.
Facts.
I'm the next Mr. Ruggs, bro. The streets know, man.
Facts, as you should.
Martell, I'm gonna get like Gremlin Martell sponsorship, bro. I'm gonna do like VIP events, Martell and Graham, bro. Give me like, I give myself like 5 years. 5 years on some real like solid like discipline. No cap. Because if I got like, I'll tell you, alright, I'm gonna tell y'all this. This is the next topic. No cap. What's the one thing holding you back from being the best you, greatest you, whatever? No cap. For me, it's discipline. Because my thing is I get comfortable when things are going well, but when I'm in the trenches, it's like a different kind of I really know cap, bro. I don't know nobody when I'm in my dark space that could work better than me. Bro, I promise you, I've been through it and I flourished and I could do it with a smile. That's the shit that scares me. I ain't scared of the nigga that do it with the anger in their face. I knew it was coming. I'm afraid of the nigga that do it with a smile on the face, like, yo, you not even feeling that shit? That shit don't scare you, my nigga? That shit, no cap. So, what's y'all's? I'm gonna pass the mic over because Nigel here, you know what I mean? We on some star shit, he co-host shit. So yeah, let's go for it, bro. No cap.
Let me see that mic, man. The one thing holding me back, man, is comfortability. I'm one of the type people, man. I love being comfortable, and when it's time to step outside of my comfort zone, I'm kind of that's what you would call scary. Like I love to stay in the same lane that I'm in, doing the same thing, where I know everything that I can control, everything's in my control. But when stuff gets out of my control and I'm not as comfortable as I usually am, that's when I start getting a little shaky in movements. You feel what I'm saying? So that's some shit I definitely got to start being better with. You know what I mean? That's just me though.
Sure.
One thing stopping me from being my best self. I had to say that too. Like your comfort zone. I feel like we kind of get caught up in our daily lives, daily routines. You know, work out, go to school. But when you add more things to your plate, like you said, you get uncomfortable. But I'm trying to change my perspective where, you know, being uncomfortable that's new opportunities, that's new blessings. New levels equal new devils. Just don't let it turn you devil, you know. Shout out Fab, that's real. Like, so with any new opportunity that I get or anything that make me uncomfortable, I know that it's preparing me to go to the next stage. So that's one of the things I'm doing to get to my best self.
All right, I like that. So I gotta ask you some questions about that, right? Because I think that's like probably one of the scariest ways to go about that shit. That shit not easy. Like, that's like, you know, being a crackhead and cold turkey said I'm gonna stop. Like, getting out of, like, you going from 0 to 100.
That's what pledging do.
That's what pledging does. You want to talk about that? We can go there.
You basically, in a nutshell, man, when you pledging, you basically taking a walk somewhere you don't know where you're going, but all you got is faith in God and in your brothers that you're gonna get to where you gotta go. So that's the step you gotta take out in life. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you gotta just make that step. Like, you can't keep saying like, oh, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Like, no, go make that move today. Go make that move right now and have faith in God. Have faith in the education that you're getting here at Grambling, that you're gonna fall where you need to fall. Like, only place you can fall is forward. Never fall backwards. So that's how I feel about that.
Most definitely.
See, alright, that's a fact. Okay, what's your X factor, bro? What's that? Well, not your X factor. What's the thing that you feel is holding you back right now from being the greatest you?
I mean, it's really like vice versa what they both said. You know, you get comfortable. I mean, I had the same schedule every day in college. I go to class, workouts, breakfast, practice, and then the shit just repeats every day. But like, another thing for me is speaking on what I really want to say to people, like speaking on my mind, being honest. Because sometimes I kind of fall back. I scan what's going on, and I don't say what I should really feel about the situation.
That's a fact.
So like, sometimes I just keep it chill. I don't say much and just see how the shit handles. But at the end of the day, I really start thinking like, what if I did say something, how the situation could have changed.
And I know that, especially when it comes to basketball, that translates so big. Because there was, at a time, a question about your leadership ability being so quiet. Mm-hmm. And they were like, man, I don't know this dude going to be able to lead a group like this. You got Nigel, hardhead, but they going to follow, go ride for that man. But you got this new quiet kid, could definitely ball. He's very coachable. That's something that they very much said. He's coachable, and he came from a big program, so he knows. He know what's gonna be like to be in them trenches.
Exactly.
So that's why I see exactly. So is that just like, so how have you taken? What steps have you taken to like, yeah?
Well, to be honest, it really comes from my bro Nigel. I done been around here for 2 years now, so I see how he's handled his situations. Now he's pole mark of Gamma Psi, Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated, and it really, the things he's done, I really like look up to that, like what he's done. And in like practice, I really like try to speak up and say what I want to say to people. Even in class, even the people that I'm around, I like been speaking up to people and like saying what I need to say. And it's just been like a big picture on me on my life, and I really appreciate the things he be doing because it really helps out.
That's dope. I got one question, because I'm gonna make this man Nigel cry and shit. I'm gonna make this nigga emotional today. He not gonna be on some smooth pretty boy shit around me. Fuck no. I don't give a fuck.
To counter what he said, man, probably one of the most impactful things in my life was bringing through a line, man. Like, because when you bring it through a line, you gotta actually teach them the right ways. But when you teaching somebody, you got to check yourself every time you saying something, because you're like, damn, am I out here saying something that I'm not doing? So like doing something for them, like having them boys coming in and the bond behind, that's just like, damn, we teaching them how to be a man. But I had to check myself, and I know the guys that I'm around the most, Ivy and AJ, they both noobs too. They check me in a lot of ways because I'm the type to speak out first and don't think, but they taught me a lot of times to think about what I'm about to say, then go say the shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely a good relationship back and forth.
100, okay. So, Faron, Ivy, y'all know this man, right? This man Nigel over here.
Yeah.
Nigel. You feel me? Nigel.
Prolific.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all know this guy over here. What are some misconceptions you feel people have about him? That people like those who really know him, like, man, he not even really like that. But like for those people who like just see it from the outside looking and really think he like what is those misconceptions?
That nigga really is like that.
He's like that. No, he's like that. He's like that.
Yo, why they try to kill you like that, bro?
Not no bad shit. I'm saying like
he's
not
like
no
that.
bad, shit that you hear. But
like, bro,
shit.
He said he really like that.
No,
it's just a lot of wild nights, man. It's just the only thing I can say is a lot of wild nights, man. A misconception I feel like, man, is people don't know, like, how approachable I feel like I actually am. Like, you may seem as like a standoffish ass. I got a bad mouth. If you ever been around me, you'll know I got a bad mouth. I cuss a lot, talk shit, but it's shit all out of love. You feel what I'm saying? Most people don't know. Like, to know me, you got to really know me to know like I'm just talking shit because I love you. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it ain't on some like true hate and shit. Like, I'm gonna talk shit about you, then in the back, and I'm gonna be like, all right, so look, this is how we gonna fix the shit I'm talking shit about. You know what I'm saying? So it's some shit like that. But I feel like that's the biggest misconception.
Facts. And one thing I can say about him, like a lot of people, I don't think a lot of people think like he down to earth, like the way that he is. Like y'all might see him and he might be, what I'm saying, doing whatever he got to do for that particular moment or whatever. But he real cool. He really down to earth. You can have like a real deep conversation with bro. You know what I'm saying? It'll resonate good. I'm gonna leave it on that because I'm kind of hungry. I want some Wingstop.
No, that's a fact, bro. I was gonna tell you before you even came to school me, bro. I was like, yo, let's go get some $5 box from like Taco Bell. I was done hungry, bro. Shorty left me, bro. She left me, bro. Like, I'm not gonna hold you. Shorty been good to me, bro, but she left me, bro. She left me with food though. But I ain't got no bread, so I can't make no ham and cheese sandwich with no bread. You feel me? That's just freaky, bro. What about you, Ivy? What's some misconceptions you think people have of Nigel that those who know really know?
What I could say is, from my experience, I mean, without him, you're not gonna get a better experience. He knows a lot more about Grambling and anything in the school than a lot of people here, like for real. And like I don't know. All I can say, he's really like the life of the party, and you can't, without him, it's really nothing else you can really do. Because everywhere I've been, if Nigel's not there, I'm like, well, shit, I don't know what else to do. He's really like a
good time.
He's really a good time.
Around, yo, real talk, man, on some no arrogant shit. Yo, if I'm going somewhere, bro, we gonna have a good time.
Yeah.
Like, we could be somewhere with 6 500-pound joints and it's 10 of us. We gonna have a good time. You know what I'm saying? We gonna have them in there doing something. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gonna have a good time. I'm all about the good vibes, man. So like, that's one thing I feel like happens a lot of times. Cats will be saying like, if you don't know me, you would just be like, you only could hear the stories.
Yeah.
And the thing about the world today is people only tell bad stories because that's the only story they sell. You know what I'm saying? So you wouldn't hear about a good time you done had with Nigel. You only hear about how he done dogged out so and so with this, that, and the third. You feel me? That's a fact. But everything cool though. Once somebody, you know what I'm saying? I always been the type of person where I felt like I ain't have to prove myself. Like if somebody thought something, I'd be like, all right, cool. It's on you if you ever come around and find out like what it's really like. You know what I'm saying? Like we just kicking it. Like you feel what I'm saying? You gonna have a good time regardless. Like we gonna put something in the air. We gonna sip a little douce like Faron say, and we just gonna run it. Like that's how it go. Like all day.
That's a fact though.
No
and
cap.
like, for real though, cause like a lot of people, if we go out to a party, that might be the only time you see Nigel. But other like he does a lot of stuff in the background though that you really don't see.
That's Chuck.
He does a lot. He's
that guy Chuck just walked in from Katie.
Chuck from Katie.
Chuck just cooked in from Katie.
Chuck. But yeah, like I was saying though, he does a lot in the background that you don't even know. He's up early with it. Sometimes probably like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, doing work constantly, all the way up until like 2 o'clock in the morning.
I'll tell you a misconception that people don't know, man.
He's working.
In high school, I graduated with a 3.7 GPA. I was committed to Cornell University, man, Ivy League school. Only reason I didn't go there, man, because the coach got fired. Honest to God, truth, man. Mike Jones got fired from Cornell. Mike Jones, he was the head coach at Cornell, man. He got fired my senior year. AJ I tell you no lie, man. And going to Grambling completely changed my life, like completely. Like you feel me? A complete 180, like. Grambling is it. If you think about where you going, Grambling is it. You feel me?
You really honestly believe that? If you telling me, like you telling some dude from Brooklyn, bro, or like a dude I'm from Staten Island, bro. I'm from New York. I chose some dudes from Brooklyn. You mean tell me you telling a dude from a major city have Uber, Lyft, pizza, dollar slices, bro, Jamaican beef patties for lunch, bro.
I think
you got honey buns.
I think Grambling prepare you to appreciate that a little more.
Like my LB said, Grambling is the place where you're gonna have to become an adult.
Facts.
Because it's not nobody out here that's gonna check you. You ain't got no family down here. I don't got no family down here. I'm from Virginia. I'm 17 hours away. Grambling, you either gonna get kicked out or you gonna make it. Like it's no in between. There's no gray area at Grambling. Like ain't nobody gonna be holding your hand. Like it's you gotta do it. You out here by yourself. It ain't nothing else to do. Just handle business. So Grambling is a place where you gotta become an adult. Period. Or you gonna drown.
And that's like a life at every other college. But at this college though, you got people.
It's really nothing here. Like, you don't understand when we say it's really nothing here. Like it's nothing but business to get done here. Like
and you surrounded by other people that want to be just as successful as you want to be. So like joining, like for real, joining this frat, they just enlightened me for real. Cause like now I just want to be even more successful than they are. Faron Rush right here, he's doing big things that you couldn't even imagine.
Yeah, that's a fact.
He's on the news with it.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
He's on the representing Gamma Psi.
I'm not gonna lie, this man Faron Rush, when I seen this man, I was like, yo, who is this guy, bro? And I don't really care for like, I'm not even like that type of dude, bro. Like I'm the type of guy like I recognize greatness and respect greatness. That's why I could work with anybody. I could see the greatness in anybody. Like, and I could help you. I could even bring an idea to like now you're like, wow, I never thought about that. That's gold time. That's just Cletus, man.
Man, one thing I can say about Faron Rush, man, my freshman year, Faron was in his second semester at Grambling. I guess we must have had to take the same CIS class, man. I think it was CIS 115 or something like that, man.
Like problem solving.
And like I said, my freshman year was probably one of the wildest years I ever had. I'm being a straight knucklehead, but Faron, we weren't even line brothers at this time. I don't know him, but he's somebody in the classroom. He outspoken. He doing his work. I'm looking at him. I'm on my knucklehead shit. I'm like, damn, this nigga really about his business. Like, he ain't even know. I seen him turning up at a party, but he had class. We had class at 9:30 in the morning, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Like, he was in there every time, outspoken, getting his work done. Like, he made me want to be like, damn. Then I was blessed to have a nigga as my LB. That's why I always tell people back home, man, the nigga Faron think he my pops and shit, because he always trying to tell a nigga where to walk and shit like that. But nah, this nigga really be on this. He be on his grind, yo. Like, that's somebody I look up to. That's a fact on that shit like that. And we both CIS majors, so
trying to get that check too. Yeah.
We capping for a check.
Yeah.
No cap. Yo, Faron, so where that come from, bro? Where that go time come? Because you know that's my thing, bro.
Right,
you
it's
know
go
yours
time.
Yours
always
is rush
working.
hour. Yeah,
always working. I like the movement. Yeah,
man, I like good things, but I'm tired of being just good. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you know how good say you would you rather be good or be good? You feel me? That, you know, battle rap shit.
Facts.
You know what I mean? But like,
Facts.
you know, I'm just tired of being good. You know what I mean? I'm trying. You know, for me, I'm tired of running on other people's time. It's go time.
True.
It's my time. When I
True.
say it's my time, we gonna shake this busy.
Yeah.
So for you, rush hour.
Rush hour.
You feel me? What's that? Where that heart from? What motivates you to be the way you've been?
I think it kind of came from hanging around my brothers, which were 4 years older than me. But I always kind of was drawn to hang around other people and learn from their mistakes. I think at a young age, probably like 16, I just got this mentality like, you know what? I'm going to start tapping into older people that's like 21, 22, because I'm going to get there one day. And let me see what they doing. Let me see like how they moving so I can kind of start incorporating that type of shit now. So I'm always looking for people that's a couple years older than me that's going to be in the position I'm going to be. But I want to be in that position right now so I can cut a few years off and really maintain that creative energy in the process. So it's always just a thought of trying to get ahead, trying to plan for the best. Try not to be normal, man. Niggas trying to put some millions on the board, like for real, no cap. And shit, just gotta work. Have hella sources of income. Always be in your face. Like, you gonna hear about me, you gonna see about me. You know what I'm saying? You probably don't even know me, but you gonna hear and see my name. So that's kind of how I'm coming, like, for everything.
That's dope. And you know what? This is a concept that just popped in my mind. I don't know what y'all night looking like. I apologize. We really in here 7:30, almost 8. All right, y'all got a little time. Boom. Think about this, right? Faron, right? You just said two things that caught my mind. Always being on the scene, so visibility and branding. Always hearing my name. No cap. It is fair to say the Noops are by far the most polarized organization, Black Greek letter organization in history.
For sure.
No cap.
For sure.
That's
no
a
cap.
fact. I'm not Greek. Niggas who know about Clean know where I go if I had to do it. Niggas know. The streets know. I'm not Greek. I don't give a fuck about none of that. You know why? Because we all men at the end of the day, right? Cool. Men before the letters. So, talking to the man.
Yes, sir.
And talking to y'all. No cap. The Noops, by far the most visible and brand-wise, probably most spoken about organization. You hear the shimmy. You see the color red or crimson. You know, you hear the, yo, everybody say yo, yo, yo in the hood. And then now say you go on places, people saying yo, and now it's like, oh, yo, it's probably like I'm already responding. I'm not even, not knowing that that's an organizational thing. It's dudes that just do that. You know what I mean? Everybody fly, everybody ready to go with the fits, polarized. Everything is an image, lights, camera, action. You think that also has a lot to do with, like, those kind of traits has a lot to do with you even choosing that organization?
Yeah, I think it was meant to be, because going back a few years, I was the president of Kappa League, which is a youth organization of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated. So I was the president of high school, and the traits that I picked up then, how to lead guys, even in the high school setting, and how to carry myself. I started wearing suits. The first time I put on a suit, I wore like my forces with the slacks. Like, I'm from Chicago, like, you know, like, this wasn't graduation. This wasn't graduation, nigga. This wasn't graduation, but
it was Kanye, huh?
I had on the dress shirt, the tie with the slacks, but I had some Air Force Ones, like some ones on. So that kind of just showed you, like, I was trying to do better, but shit, you know, niggas ain't really know. So now niggas know, and, you know, get fly GQ shit, get massage shit, hooker dot shit, you know.
That's a fizzy. I feel that. Alright, cool. I think this is a good enough interview. I think we was talking for a little while. I feel like, man, shit, I think the only thing left is, people want to find y'all, link up with y'all,
yes, sir.
Keep up with y'all. Where can they go?
Faron Rush, man, Nupe Fiasco, IG, Faron Rush, real simple, FARON RUSH, on Twitter, icon Faron. Tap in.
Man, that guy IVTHATGUY IVY1 for every other site that there is, Snapchat, Instagram, and what else? Twitter. So yeah, follow me.
Oh man, my name not as easy as those guys, but my name Nigel Barrow on everything. NIGELRIBEIRO. Follow me, yo. I ain't even gonna say nothing, but just follow me and like probably DM so I can remember to follow back, because I be a little slow with it. It's all love though.
Shit. Any SWAC predictions, football, basketball, shit.
Basketball niggas winning SWAC, all that, man. And the Noob's gonna be the, bust down, shorty, sideline, you know what I'm saying?
Do the Noobs? That is a good question. Do the Noobs get like special seat privileges, game privileges? Are they gonna be doing halftime shows? What we gonna expect from that?
Like, the Noobs run the world, yo. So they front and center. But like we always say, it's a difference from being everywhere and being seen. So they gonna be where they gotta be though, doing their thing while we out there on the court getting shitty.
Getting busy.
Facts.
All right, well, shit, man. Let's get the hell out of here. I know I'm hungry, bro. I'm hungry, bro, and I'm beating this girl in this 8 ball, man. Go time.